What's going on, everyone? It's Otter here, and today I'm bringing you a 40 plus kill game with the PDW, a golden PDW, and I'm not just bringing you a normal commentary here because I'm going to show you what setup I use and what setup I think is the best for just playing Russian with the PDW. A quick note about the gameplay: it's a little boring towards the start because I cannot find squat, but then it does get hyperactive, so to speak. Anyway, so right about now we should be seeing the class setup I use for the PDW 57. As you can see already, there's no secondary or any like C4 or EMP grenades, and that's just because I have 3 attachments and 4 perks. So getting on to the gun itself, I have the silencer just so I can stay off the map, because that's one of the main things in Call of Duty, not being able to be seen on the map. Then I've got the quick draw handle, so and this links it with my pick 2 toughness. I've got the quick draw handle, so when I'm in gunfights I can aim down my sight faster and hopefully get the kill easier because I've got my sights on him. And with the toughness pick, even if the other guy is aiming down his sights, I won't be flinching as much. And look at this, I nearly got killed because of my scumbag teammate. But then the stock, because first of all I never had the stock on, and I actually had equipment, but then I started like feeling when I was aiming in fast, and then like I was in gunfights and everything, felt like I was moving too slow, so I did put stock on, and that has helped me. And in some gunfights I don't think I actually do it on this commentary, but I do like weave and dodge past everyone, or well, at least past the person I'm in the gunfight with. Get on to perks, I've got flak jacket, just because flak jacket is like a necessity, is also a necessity in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, as well as staying off the radar. Because even say for example in domination, this is kill confirmed, but say for example in domination you're on B flag and you're like a centimetre away from capturing it. If someone throws C4 at you and blows it up and you haven't got flak jacket on, well, that's gone, you've lost the flag. So with flak jacket, if you run about and then a semtex happens to like just plot down in front of you, usually you will survive that. But whereas if you have something like lightweight on, you wouldn't survive it unless you was like Speedy Gonzalez and ran straight past it. Toughness I've already covered, just so I don't, when I'm in gunfights aiming down, I don't get put off. I don't flinch as much as the other guy does if he doesn't have toughness on. Now on to perk 3, I actually have to use the wild card here, the perk 3 greed wild card, and I have dexterity and tactical mask. My favourite, I'm going to cover this now because I always use these 3 perks. My favourite perks in Black Ops 2 are flak jacket, scavenger and tactical mask, just because scavenger you can replenish your ammo, flak jacket you can basically be immune to explosives, or well, 1 explosive at a time, and then tactical mask because shock charges and concussions are such a pain in the ass. So I've got tactical mask, as I've just said, to stop getting when I get like concussed or I run into a shock charge, I don't get as bad as an effect, because when you get hit by a shock charge it's like a concussion, and then you've got this stupid thing going all over your screen, so it's really horrible. And then tactical mask really does reduce the abilities of a shock charge or a concussion or anything like that. See my little YY cancel reload there, because I'm a beast. Dexterity, so when I'm running, like this also links in with like the major rush class, so when I'm running and like I run into a room or running down a corridor and then there's someone there, I can whip up my gun fast, and then with the quick draw handle I can actually aim in fast as well, so I can get set up hopefully faster than the person I'm having a gunfight with. So all around help me win the gunfight itself. So it's just, I didn't even see that person there, so it's actually a great thing to have. Now you can make a few changes to this class, like instead of having silencer or instead of having stock, you could throw on fast mags or something, but I didn't really feel the need for fast mags just because of the 50 bullet mag this PDW can actually hold, and here I'm like stuck because there's a sentry gun here and everything. It's like a death run. So you can make a few changes, like instead of toughness you can have scavenger and then take off the stock and take off perk 3 greed. Really, you can make this a kind of rushing class, so you can have flak jacket, scavenger and tactical mask with silencer and quick draw, silencer and stock. And then you can have your lethals, your tacticals and your secondary all there as well. But this, I really found this good. I really felt like this worked for me, well, for me at least. But remember, these are like my preferences, these are what I found good. And now you might be thinking, well, how come you're telling us to do this? Because I actually went out last night, and from the PDW having Siberia on it, I actually got gold on the PDW in one night, which was not easy, trust me, it took a lot of tryharding. So I have got quite a lot of experience with the PDW already, and I must say, if you're on a map something like Aftermath or even something like Drone, you can get screwed over when using the PDW, because the PDW's range is not good. Even like it's like 6 bullets I think at a range, and they're really hard to land because the PDW has a fairly unpredictable recoil. I'm gonna say, like sometimes it'll just rock everywhere and you barely get 2 hits off at long range. I mean, look at that, like medium range, that's at least 4 bullets already, so it does take up so it does take a lot of bullets to kill, but it is a good weapon. Do not doubt that, it's a brilliant weapon. As you can see, I got it gold within one night. So it is a good weapon, and this is just my class preference really. You don't have to use this. I mean, you might have another class idea, which I'll be happy to hear in the comments. If you think that you've got a better class idea than me, and I'll happily take it and I'll try it out and see if that works for me as well. And if it does, I might just make another video and like take all the credit. No, I wouldn't do that, obviously I'd mention it in it. But anyway, like this is my class setup, and that fella just being a snake in the grass, just like I'm gonna wait for some people to come to me. Off the subject of the whole PDW thing and everything, this video is like sort of the start of another new series, but this isn't gonna be like weekly or anything. This is gonna be well, I've got like 3 guns that I can make these videos on: the PDW, Peacekeeper and Scorpion. Scorpion being my favourite gun at the moment. So I can make a few episodes of this series already, but what it is, it's just like my class setups really. It's gonna be as you can tell by the then again. Alright, I don't know what the title is, but this series is gonna be called the Otter's Yellow Guns, because like it's gonna be gold and stuff. They might not always be gold. I'm just saying that like right off the bat, so I don't get like no hate and headshot on me with a KST much.
Kill confirmed.
So in this commentary as well, I wasn't too lucky. I'm saying in this commentary, it's a gameplay. In this gameplay, I wasn't too lucky with the Hellstorm missiles, and I was getting something like 1 kill and 2 kills. When I should have been getting them quads, man. Should have been getting them quads. So yeah, this series won't be as constant as like my Borderlands series or my Gone for Gold series, but it will be here every now and again. And this is the first episode of it, so this is the PDW, and it's a decent gun. I've got to say, it is a good gun, but it's not something I'd have in my go-to class, to be perfectly honest with you, just because of its inconsistent recoil at range, and it's just like it's not a very powerful weapon. When this game first came out, this was a brilliant weapon, but then they patched it, like they nerfed it quite a lot, so it wasn't that powerful, and Riot Shield faggot and get knifed in the face. So yeah, this used to be a brilliant weapon, but it's only a good weapon now because it did get nerfed quite a lot in one of the updates, in one of the patches. So we're coming towards the end of this gameplay here. This was a 9-minute gameplay. I wanted a sort of a long gameplay, so we're going depth of why I've got like the sounds of the quick draw, the stock, because I have got some weird things in there that not everyone would use, but I found them really helpful to this Russian class. But keep in mind, this is a madly Russian class, and the things, the score streaks you can change up, you don't have to have them. But thanks for watching this video. This was a 40+ kill game, so it's highly appreciated if you give this a like. So thanks for watching, I'll see you all later.